Oh, okay. The Nord is immediate. Oh, they've got assassins, do they? Man, he must be an incredibly important boy to be able to, like, you know, send people after maybe every single Nord who was captured, or hell, maybe every single Nord who could have even been told about things.
Is everything all right?
Once again, thanks to you. These people wanted to kill me.
I need your testimony.
To prevent you from testifying at the doctor's trial.
The doctor will be judged. I suppose you'd like me to testify about how we
I
suffered.
wonder what would have happened if I killed him.
If you do not fear another attempt on your life by these men.
Don't worry. I won't put up with intimidation. From now on, my people will watch over me until I can testify.
Amazing.
And I intend to witness the execution of our torturer. You can count on me.
Thank you. Your word will be crucial during the trial.
Okay. And now, we gotta analyze that powder. And then? Well, we need to find that woman, the manager. Well, anyone really, but preferably the woman who was already like, he went too far. Thank you so much for letting me live. I owe you my life, whatever the fuck. If we can get her, we genuinely stand a chance of getting this dude put away for good, maybe even executed. Hell yeah, I forgot the death penalty's a thing here, so, hell, maybe it'll be a very, very good thing that we didn't straight up shoot him in the face, and instead we'll do it the right way. It is you again as well, brilliant.
I see that you're back to work.
Indeed. We were not bothered thanks to you. And here I can make myself useful. But I don't think you're here to ask about me. What can I do for you?
Need you to testify, girl. Also, powder.
I discovered this strange powder in one of the laboratory's chests. Do you know what it is?
I did see the doctor using it once or twice, but I don't know what it is. But I can study it for you if you want. I have the tools that will allow me to do so here.
So? What is it?
It is a quintessence of black blood. Probably created using the blood of numerous patients. The doctor managed to harness the very concept of the Malachor in this powder.
So he gave the Malachor to shitloads of people.
Ingested by someone would be enough for them to be afflicted by the disease. With the quantities that you brought me, hundreds of people could be contaminated. It's terrifying. I cannot believe Asili would do such a thing.
I fucking can. He's a monster.
These are my notes. I wrote down all the details of my experiments, as well as my conclusions.
Good for you. I like you.
I will relay them to the prosecutor.
What are you doing here now?
What is your purpose here?
I helped Dr. Unner to understand the research of my former master.
Oh,
He's the
okay,
one
cool.
who became his successor.
I do hope that he doesn't use the same methods.
Of course not.
What about your other colleagues?
Just in the
What's
middle of the
become of
fucking
them?
city.
They
Perfectly
felt
fine.
guilty. They stopped their experiments and returned to Al-Sad.
Damn, so you might be the only one available to testify then if literally every single one went back to Al-Sad. What's his reputation like right now?
What do the other scholars think of Dr. Asili now that his actions have been revealed for all to see?
Most still admire him greatly. He was the greatest amongst us, you know? They didn't witness what was happening in the lab, and they have little interest in the natives. For them, the main problem is political, given that the war against the rebels cost us dearly. Until they understand the horrors that happened there, they will not have any moral issues.
Will you testify, please?
Are you prepared to testify against Dr. Asili?
Yes.
Brilliant!
I kept silent for far too long about what was going on in that lab. I know what we did was wrong.
Finally gonna redeem
and
himself.
I
I
do
love
not
this.
want
This
it
is a
to
great
happen
mission.
again.
It's one of my
Thank you.
favourite side missions so
Your
far.
story could change the outcome of this trial.
And there are just so many things I could have done differently that would have either ended it in different places or had an entirely different arc coming next. Like, if I just killed him there, then what the hell would have happened?
Saw working alongside Asili,
Bridge Alliance would have hated me for one.
She will make an excellent witness.
Okay, well, we've spoken to her, but there is another researcher we can talk to by the looks of things. Please, oh my god, be the alchemist. If it's the alchemist we let go free before, I'm gonna be so damn happy. Did I go the wrong way? No. Oh, it's Dr. Unner. I didn't want it to be him. I was so excited to meet the alchemist again. How cool would that have been? Do I recognize you at all?
Dr. Unner, what do you want?
It is you! Okay, it's the dude with the exact same face and a different hat and no glasses. But... whatever. What's your work?
role and what is your research topic?
I'm in charge of the governor's laboratories. My main research concerns the Malachor, of course.
I really like my new hat.
Above all,
I'm finally used to it. It looks great.
A way to reduce the suffering of the sick.
Searched.
Now that we have access to my colleague Asili's work, it gives us hope of finding a cure.
So the crimes he committed while conducting his work do not concern you?
They shouldn't
He
let...
will be
Well, it'd
judged
go
for
to
that.
waste for not.
But
If
it
it,
would
like,
be a
if they
shame
didn't,
for
buddy.
him to have done all this for nothing.
Yeah. It'd mean that all of them died in vain. Like, of course we have to use the information he got, even if it was obtained in horrible means, and then just never do what he did again, you know? Fuck. Okay, what's the current reputation in your opinion?
What do you think of Dr. Asili now that you've learned how he conducted his research?
Well, obviously the few excesses he has conceded himself are
Few
unfortunate.
excesses.
But
Okay,
he
I don't
remains
like you
the
on that.
greatest scientist that the Alliance has ever known. His work has had a profound effect on science. It seems quite unfair to me to reduce his life's work just to what he has done.
Okay,
lately.
that's absolutely
If I
true,
understand
but
correctly,
he's still a monster,
you
right?
will be one of his defenders.
Naturally. I don't deny that he made a terrible mistake, but he meant well.
Any chance we can
And
murder
he
this
was
fucker before
probably
the
acting
trial?
on behalf of our helplessness to combat the Malachor.
And then made everyone else fucking helpless in return. It says my objective is to convince him, but I highly doubt
Would
this
you
is
agree
possible.
to speak at the trial? Your influence could be crucial.
Yeah, for all the wrong
But
reasons.
I already intended to give a statement. His lawyer came to find me.
So are you ready to defend a man who used to torture and murder to advance his research?
Indeed, because I think the entire work of a scientist should not be judged on a single mistake.
But that doesn't mean he
It
should
is
get away with
obvious
it.
that he should
Obviously
not have
respect what he's
used such
done, but he
methods.
can't be kept...
But
He's
Asili has
insane
never
now!
been very political. I doubt he understood the implications of his actions.
So you're saying the only problem in this case is political?
Essentially, yes. The war he nearly caused could have been expensive for
Yeah,
our
you're
governor
terrible.
and
I
the
hate
city.
you.
But let's not fool ourselves. No tears will be shed over the fate of a few of those bloodthirsty savages.
I'm gonna drown you in my cousin's blood. Right, how can I convince you then? Flatter his pride or ask Afra? I'm gonna flatter his pride.
What interest do you have in defending Dr. Asili? You've obviously taken his place since his arrest. I understand that you admired him a lot, but under his tutelage you could not really impose your own ideas. Well,
I'm
now
such
you
a
finally
genius.
have a chance to leave your own mark on history.
You are not wrong, but I find it rather unlikely that he will be sentenced.
I have gathered a lot of damning evidence against him. And with your testimony,
I'm a fucking genius.
Research on fountain contamination. Very well. You've convinced me. I will now testify.
Oh my god,
for
that
the
actually worked!
prosecution.
Okay.
It is
I'm
true
so
that it's
glad
time
I'm
to turn
max on
the
intuition and
page
charisma.
Leave his cruel methods behind.
thank you, Doctor.
As long as you don't end up the
Dr.
same.
Honora is an influential scholar. His testimony would convince the judges.
Alright then. Let's go ahead and proceed with this trial, shall we? Meet with the survivors of... Oh, we're also getting some natives. I didn't realize we were bothering, considering they said, like, the savages will mean nothing. But yeah, I guess it doesn't hurt to have just the ultimate fucking, prosecution against him. I'll see you guys at their village. Well, we're here. It looks like we're actually talking to the Mal, to the Dunnigan.
You are the Anolmenawe who freed us.
Oh, it's
managed
her
to
village.
reach
It's Tina's
Vichavia.
village.
They
Tiana.
told me what you did for them,
Oh,
Renaigse.
I always forget her name is
Well
Mev,
done.
but whatever.
I was able to give them the care they needed.
I'm
Some
glad.
wounds will take time to heal.
I didn't
But
know
they
she
are
had her own
safe, thanks
village,
to
or at
you.
least I
I'm
forgot.
happy to see that they're better.
But you didn't come here for that, did you?
No.
What
I
the
came
fuck
to
kind of
ask for your
assumption is
help.
that? I would want to
The
check on
doctor who
you.
captured and tortured you is about to be tried for his crimes. He has a lot of
I
support
mean, you're
among his
right,
people.
but...
He's a respected man despite what he did. If we don't have testimony from some of his victims, he will surely be released.
You'll have our words. We'll go to the Grand City and tell our story.
And the mad lion will die for causing so much harm to our people.
May the earth engulf him. You can return to Hikmet. I'll make sure they get there in good health.
Thank you, Tiernahach. And thank you all. I blame myself for forcing these poor people back to the city where they have suffered so much.
My people are strong and proud. They will not be afraid to speak in front of your judges for justice.
I'm sure they won't be. Oh, there's no easy teleport around here? Oh yeah, of course I knew that she had her own village. I mean, Ongos was like defending her house and that. Okay. Well, to the Desade residence. I don't know where we're gonna go for this trial. I mean, I imagine right now we're going to talk to, going to talk to... like the persecutor, right? Prosecutor. Yeah, inform the attorney. Okay, but is there like some kind of actual like court that we're going to? Or hell, maybe we won't even see the trial. It'll be such a damn shame if we don't actually get to see the trial. I think that'd be something so friggin' cool. There aren't really enough trials in games. I feel like that's just such a very cool thing. Especially when it's such like, in like a choice-based RPG type thing. It's just such a cool setting. I kind of want more of that, so I really hope they give it to us. So, attorney, everyone I could possibly have got, I have got.
You have returned, Your Excellency. Do you have any news on our matter?
Let's find out. Well, I do, absolutely, but let's begin with disease blood concentrate.
An alchemist studied the powder that we found in the laboratory. Apparently, it's some kind of concentrate made from the blood of several patients with the Malachor. It seems that less than a pinch of this powder is enough to contaminate whoever consumes it. There's enough here to make a small town sick.
A terrifying thought. I will add the analysis and this powder to the evidence on record.
Fantastic.
You have gathered overwhelming evidence. The defense will have a hard time saving the accused.
As they
I think we can go to trial with confidence now.
Well, don't you worry, because I've got way more than that. Let's begin with Nort.
A Nort victim of Dr. Asili agreed to testify at the trial.
Excellent. This kind of testimony will certainly rattle his defense.
Also,
the Islanders will testify at the trial. Their injuries will surely convince the judges.
Indeed. But do bear in mind that the Islanders are not highly regarded in Hikmet.
Understood. Scholars will be, though.
I managed to convince the scientists in the governor's laboratory to speak in our favor.
Excellent. These are not direct witnesses, but if they denounce the doctor, we are sure to be heard.
I even got a testimony from one of Dr. Asili's colleagues.
Perfect. That will convince our scientists, and you know how important they are in Hikmet.
Absolutely, girl. Right. Afra.
One of Dr. Asili's former students has agreed to testify.
Excellent. This woman is very respected by the governor. Her statement will carry a lot of weight.
Let's see. Let's start the damn trial. I'm excited.
Will the trial begin soon?
It seems to be the right time. Excellent investigation work. I think we have every chance of winning.
I hope so, girl. Let's find out.
At the palace. I regret to inform you
that
you will not be able to attend. However, I'm sure the governor will keep you informed of the outcome of the proceedings.
I thought that was like my one demand.
Madame, congratulations.
Oh, wow.
The trial was exemplary. Asili's madness was exposed to the entire world.
I'm so annoyed I didn't get to do
any
any of that. That would have been amazing.
His methods.
Thank you, Excellency. But all praise should be showered upon Sir Desade. The evidence he supplied was irrefutable.
It was necessary that you hear the victims, in order to understand the extremities to which your science has taken you.
Come now. One cannot conclude that science was guilty here.
Not science, but the savants were. It is never right to set aside humanity in the name of the common good. No knowledge justifies killing or torture.
Your words are wise, and I promise to remember them.
You have not always shown yourself a man of impeccable judgment, Excellency.
We are all, from time to time, victim of our own blind enthusiasm, that is true. But this trial has shaken my usual resolve. It may very well change the course of history.
+5 with the Bridge Alliance. Go to the execution. Oh man, I wonder if this will entirely change his opinion of Asili. Let's see.
Asili is a man.
Fine.
And if
well, that's upsetting. He's still just full of fucking praise for him. But I'm pretty sure we're now unshakable in our alliance with the Bridge Alliance. Alliance with the Bridge Alliance, you know what I mean? Like, that is unbelievable amounts of friendliness. We just got +3 and then +5. Like, Hell friggin' yeah. Let's go watch this execution. Is this part of a loyalty mission now? Are you gonna be okay watching? I mean, he is your former master. You don't need to see this go. But I mean, I can't say I'm not excited.
You want to attend this?
I do not want to attend. I must.
Dr. Asili,
I can't argue with that.
you have been found guilty
Oh, is that the governor himself? I think. What the hell kind of mask has that fucker
In
got?
consequence, the Bridge Alliance Tribunal condemns you to death. Do you have any final words?
You treat me like a monster. But how many times have you stayed your own hands? So close to the goal to finally find a remedy, you would have done as I. What do a few lives mean when the future of all humanity hangs in the balance? You are nothing more than idiots, incompetents, and you, Baron, are the greatest hypocrite of all. You know that I am right.
Executioner, earn your pay.
Now I kind of want to know what he means by that. But you know, his accusation of Baron. Right. Oh, I thought Afra might have, like, intervened then. I was a little worried. I mean, hell yeah, we should. Did we just get 500 coins? We just got paid to watch an execution, man. That's my kind of job. Do you have something to say about this? Ask her about. Well, no, we can't even talk to her about this. That's a shame. Damn, man. Well, now it's about time we trade her out for Petrus, unfortunately, because we are heading to San Mateus, and I will see you guys there. After literally days after promising them friggin' protection, we finally arrived. At least I brought Petrus. I've also managed to at last get him in his ceremonial San Mateus armor. It's been forever for him trying to finally grind up his endurance to be able to wear it, and now he can. And I've also added a few embellishments to it, so he's basically unkillable now. And with his, like, a magic... We have a fully magic squad right now, don't we? I'm a mage. Siora's sort of a mage with a blade as well. And he's like he's full-blown mage. He's just like me. So this is kind of interesting. It's going to be quite the team. I know we used it before, but now he's just so powerful. I gave him a really good ring as well, so he's going to kill a lot of dudes.
Sir de Sade, seeing you is a genuine relief.
Sounded like it. Sounded like you just gave birth. What the hell was that?
Indeed. She must have told you that we were being attacked. We are sustaining the relentless assaults of furious animals.
Oh no, not this again. The exact same as the bridge. I sort of expected it, but come on.
So you're not certain that's the case?
We were mistaken when we thought them responsible for the Malicor. I became more cautious. But no matter where these attacks come from, our men are becoming exhausted. One of our outposts to the east has sent us a distress message. They won't hold much longer. I beg you, you must go to their aid.
That's
Maybe
my
they
plan.
can help you find out where these beasts come from.
I might imagine it will be another corrupted guardian, right?
I am infinitely grateful, Your Excellency. You have proved your efficiency many times already. I am
sure
certain you will put an end to this.
Do you happen to have a shitload of side missions as well? Oh, maybe we won't have as much to do here than we did with the dude in Hikmet.
Your Eminence.
Oh, I was looking forward to it.
Sir de Sade, what can I do for you?
Apparently nothing. Oh. Okay, fine. Talk about the attacks on the city.
What news do
They
you bring?
haven't left, you
For
idiot.
now, nothing that would allow you to rejoice. I've not been able to take...
I beg you to... Anything else?
Yeah, it seems like there aren't going to be any Taleme side missions we can do then. Well, I mean, Taleme already loved me, so it's not going to be that big of a deal. It's not like we need to improve our relations or anything. It just, I mean, if it was going to be anywhere near as fleshed out as Hikmet's, then I was really excited for it. But I guess there just isn't one, or maybe we've already done it. Because, like, the conversation we had with Hikmet's governor did seem a little bit disjointed when we first got those missions, so maybe I was meant to pick him up ages ago? You never know. I mean, I spent a very, very small time in Hikmet. The only reason I spent a lot more in San Mateus is because of Petrus's loyalty missions. We didn't actually have Afra's loyalty missions take place in Hikmet, did we? So that probably has something to do with it. So, for now, I will see you guys when we reach... What exactly are we reaching? An outpost. I probably should have teleported there. Oops. Well, I mean, this time there aren't terrifying corrupted animals crawling out of the outpost, like there were with Hikmet or the Bridge Alliances. So, what, are you guys doing a hell of a lot better? What's going on?
You shouldn't stay here.
This one isn't even named. No one ever called us Rhinehill. God, she was crazy. Boring.
They already killed several of my soldiers.
We're actually here to help you.
Are you the backup? We were starting to lose hope. I must admit I was praying for more soldiers, but any help is welcome.
Oh, don't worry, I'm the equivalent of like 500 soldiers.
We've lost a lot of men. At this rate, we won't survive another night.
Don't worry. We will do everything in our power to make sure that you do.
You still have some time to prepare before these beasts.
Oh, what? We're gonna have to hold out here? In which case, I guess we'll wait till nightfall.
Let's wait.
Ready, weapons?
Oh, we actually get to fight across the... Well, fight alongside the Ptolemy's army. Not that we really need to, since we're gonna do their entire job for them instantly. Oh my god, did I like unfreeze him and he immediately continued his attack on me? That's kind of cool. I didn't realize it literally just sort of pauses their exact actions. That's kind of interesting. I like that. Well, I'm going to back up over here now and start doing some actual ranged attacks like a mage is meant to do. But, wait, that was it? You've got to be kidding. Oh, okay, he wasn't kidding. There's another friggin' wave. Ow. Hit up a storm straight away, please. There you go. I don't even think any of the Ptolemy army are even going to get involved. They're literally just hanging back here. Are they meant to be hanging back here? I don't know, but that's definitely all they're friggin' doing. Right, I'm going to chug a potion. Come on. We have enough of them to still be able to do this, just. Now, how many are still left? Oh, here they come. Okay. That's going to make our lives a little bit easier. You know what? Let them do the goddamn work, shall we? Even then, I mean, Petrus and Siora are doing all of it. And apparently I can't shoot through that fence, because of course I can't. Why the hell would I be able to go through a fence? It's not like it's a fence that is not nearly as powerful as my magic, but whatever. Alright, I'm gonna need to chug a potion before these guys arrive, because I want to do my exact fucking tactic yet again. Here we go. There's just no beating it. It's just the most powerful damn thing in the world. We got off like an entire health bar in one. It's so good. Right, time to back away, because that fucker actually poisoned me. Let's heal up. And then start a shooting. I completely forgot we have a gun sometimes. Although, to be honest, it's not exactly very helpful when everything has that much armor. How is that even a thing? We're not doing anything to it. There you go, that's better. I mean, I guess it doesn't help that I have the first gun the game gave me. I think I started the game with this gun. It's, kind of totally useless at this point. I didn't even have my hand on my keyboard there. I was literally just spamming my mouse. That was probably stupid. I wonder if any of their army can die. I should probably try and keep them alive instead of just having fun with it all, huh?
Bravo, soldiers.
Bravo, soldiers, as if they did anything other than provide meat shield while I go ahead and deal with them. Well, at least we got a little bit of Beezor here. I mean, I'm pretty sure we could sell that for a decent amount and craft it. Carrying too much weight because I picked up some leather. Wow, we haven't been in that predicament before. I forgot to sell it all off at our outpost. We'll do that soon.
Thanks for your help. You are an extraordinary fighter.
Hell yeah, I am.
The outpost would have undoubtedly fallen tonight.
If these attacks are always this violent, even with our support, it won't hold much longer. We must uncover the origin of these attacks.
I've thought about it, and I sent a few men 2 days ago in the hope that they would find out where the attacks came from. And first and foremost, why they are attacking. But I haven't heard from them since. I'm afraid I might have sent them to their death.
Could you at least tell me which way they went? I might be able to track them.
They followed a trail going north of a place the natives call the Woods of Lightning.
Thank you, officer. I will do everything in my power to find them. Until then, try to hold on.
You be careful. Goodbye.
I wonder how many days have passed from, like, the start of this game. Not including, like, the 7-month trip. Oh my god, I'm carrying too much weight to even sprint. Luckily, there's an outpost camp right here that I can probably use. You don't happen to have a job for me, do you? Other than the one you've already given me. Talk about this outpost
here. Well, we do have to...
Yeah, we've heard this, like, ages ago. Yeah, okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and use the camp to sell a shitload of stuff to whichever merchant decides to pitch camp directly next to us. And I will see you when we arrive at, what the hell are we doing? Finding the scouts. They're pretty much the exact same thing we were doing for the Bridge Alliance, huh? Well, that's kind of boring.